G'day, it's Pete, and today I wanted to cover what I actually used to try to improve at chess over the month. So I wanted to just give my 2 cents on what I thought was actually useful. And I'm sure there is way more stuff out there, but I just want to talk over what I found useful, how I like to actually approach it, and jump in. So let's take a look at what we actually did. So first of all, YouTube is an excellent resource, and I'll cover my 3 favorite YouTubers that I actually found. So first is probably the most popular, which is Gotham Chess. It's got fabulous videos. What I find really useful for him is he does lots of different openings and gives you an introductory one, and then you can often find another sort of slightly longer form video of them too. He also does analysis of games and various other stuff, but I found him really useful for trying to learn some chess openings. Now, what I really want to touch on here for all of these sorts of resources that I use is I think there's a big difference between active learning and passive learning. You can sort of just watch a video and you'll pick up bits and bobs here, or you can really try and like make it an active part of it. So for how I like to actually do that is on chess.com, you can find an analysis board. And here it just allows you to play both pieces, and you can get to a position and then you go, okay, what should I actually play in these different spots? And watch a video and then also connect it, and then just see, okay, when the opponent plays this piece, what did I want to do here? And just ingrain those a bit more. Whereas if you just watch the video, you can watch it and then you can go and play it, and then you have to I have to rewatch that video again. Whereas if you drag up an analysis board, which can be found in Learn and then Analysis, I found it useful for watching a video, doing a little bit of just playing it, just so that I see it and just like really cement that. So that was the first. So Gotham Chess, good videos there. The next person that I really like is a bit of a smaller person, but Chess Vibes. It's got really good videos that I found he went into a bit more detail, or a bit more instructive videos, or at least the way I liked it, and talked about different stuff like pawn structures and checkmate patterns and how to attack and various things like that, which I really liked. I thought it was good. So if you haven't seen him, I'd also recommend checking him out. And the final person that I really liked was Eric Rosen. So after playing for a while, I decided, all right, I want to try and be a bit more of an attacking player. And he is great for teaching you how to learn traps and different attacks that he can do. So they're my 3 YouTubers that I really liked watching. So Gotham Chess, Chess Vibes, and Eric Rosen. The next thing that I found really useful is just doing puzzles. So on chess.com, again, you can just do puzzles, and then you can just do the puzzles. And what you really want to do is, I did a lot of these, but again, active or passive. So often you can look at this and go, ooh, what's a good move? And then you can just try a move and then click hint and then see, oh, that didn't work so well. Like maybe just pushing that pawn up's good. Turned out it was, but it wasn't an analysis. So when I started doing puzzles, I was like, ooh, let's try this good move. Later on, I would actually stop and actually really try and work them out. It's not to say I got them right, but I slowed myself down rather than just trying to look for an easy move of what to do. Slow yourself down and try and make sure that you get it right the first time, rather than just looking for what might actually be a good move. But puzzles are awesome. Definitely like doing them. The next one is, there's a whole bunch of chess lessons that you can go to, learn and then lessons. But one that I really wanted to recommend that I found super useful is Every Opening Trap to Crush Your Opponent by Ben Feingold. I found this really good. I looked at this before I was really trying to choose to be attacking, but I just wanted to get a good idea of what sort of traps people can fall into. And I found that one quite useful. There was a bunch of others that I found quite useful, but this one, yeah, I'd recommend it. And also, possibly the most important thing is reviewing every game. So there's different levels of analysis review you can actually do. But after you play a game, it's important to get that feedback. You want to look at what you actually do. And you can actually get the computer engine to look over it, tell you what good moves they are, and sort of talk about it. And again, it'll just go through, and then you can find when there's an important move to go for. All right, and it says there's a mistake. So what you can do is you can click retry and then just look over here and work out what you actually think is a good move. Again, when I started, I would just look at a few different moves of what I think might be good. So like maybe we want a castle, maybe I want to develop my knight, maybe I just want to push a pawn up, right? And then I'd choose one and then just see what the computer recommended. But then later, I really stopped to try and analyze what I wanted to do. So one way to threaten material is to go after here. So maybe it's that. And slowing yourself down and looking rather than just trying to choose amongst those better ones, I found really useful for the review. It's going to point out your mistakes. But when I was starting, I go, oh, queen. Okay. And I'd go, is it here? And I'd go like, no, that's not. It's like, that's good. And then I'm like, okay, well, tell me what the best is. And it's like, okay, it's there. Whereas if you just get told what the answer is, it really doesn't stick as much. So in all these tools, they're great, but you want to make sure you learn how to actually use them. The final thing that I got was I've got some supporters that are really good at chess and want to give me feedback. In particular is Georgie. He is a higher ranking chess player that would watch my videos and send me a bit of detailed videos and give me some exercises just to practice, pointing out where I think I went wrong. Now, not everyone has access to that, but what you probably do have access to is someone who is a better chess player, and whoever the better chess player you can actually find, or the best chess player you can find, go ask them to look over some of your games and give you some tips. It can really help out. And then you can go over analysis boards and then just practice the exercises that they give you. One of the ones that I struggled with was movements of knights. And then the question was, well, like, what's practicing how quickly you can move a knight to a certain square, and what's the quickest path, and just learning knight movement. So I'd get the analysis board and then I'd start just moving knights for a while. So they're the things that I would recommend. What helped me improve somewhat. What other things that you think found useful? Let me know. But I thought I would just cover what I did over my month's practice. Thanks all for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.